Hello everyone, thank you for checking out the video. Here we are looking at a quick review of the MAFEX number 195. It's the Iron Man MK85 Battle Damage. As you can see, top of the box, side of the box, other side of the box, and the back of the box. Nothing spectacular, pretty basic. For those of you who are new, if you could subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like it, appreciate it. So looking at the box, we're about to take him out, so let's see what we have. So taking a look, we have the figure itself, we have a couple of blast effects, 2 head sculpts. That's 2 head sculpts plus the masked head. We have the gauntlet, the snapping finger, and 3 sets of hands. So here are the shorter blast effects. You can take a look. I have both of them in my hands. Put one down, take a better look. Throughout the video, things might get a little bit blurry, out of focus. I apologize. But taking a look at it, it's a nice piece. This one is for basically, taking off and doing all sorts of Iron Man stuff. So this is the main piece. Again, apology. It'll come in focus in a second. This is the main piece. This is the gauntlet with the stones in it. There's a lot of detail on the arm. It comes in focus. Trust me, guys. Apologies. So you can see you do have some articulation. It attaches at the elbow. We'll go over that a little bit later. And here is the gauntlet with the snap. I think a lot of people will obviously be putting the figure in this display if they do get the figure. Really nice detail on it. In person, it's really nice. And then we have the standard hands, some basic relaxed hands. That's set number 1. Set number 2, more open relaxed hands. As you can see. And set number 3 is for the blast effects. All in all, decent release in terms of the hands. Now, the head sculpt, you can see a little bit of damage on the top. A little bit on the top. A little bit in the back. Not too much damage on the helmet. I know that we were expecting this. I would have liked a little bit more. And here is the damaged head sculpt that comes apart from the figure. This is the more damaged, more battle damaged Tony. The other head is damaged as well. It has some blood and some bruising, but this one is a little bit more. As you can see here, or try to see. Again, just give me a moment to get it into focus. You can see there's a little bit more on the one on the left. So taking a look at the figure, it's very nice. It's a little bit, the plastic's a little bit wobbly. I'm not going to say it's rubbery, but it's not as thick. It's not as strong as I would have expected, but the sculpt on the figure itself is really great. You take a look at it here. Unlike the Hot Toys, they do give you some battle damage in the back. The legs. Most of the damage is on the torso. And the arms. taking a look at the head, if we can get that to focus again. Apologies, I don't know why the camera kept sort of focusing on the armor and ignoring the head. Maybe I had too much light on the head. So the head goes down about that much. It goes up, and when it goes up, you can see that gap there. Not liking that. Not liking that at all. It's almost as though it's one piece there, when in actuality it's not. It's two pieces. It's the head and the neck piece. So I'm not thrilled with that. You get some movement on the side to there. You get a little bit on the side to there. Going back, going down. Again, I already showed you that. The arm, there's good butterfly joint. It's shoulder shield. You do get 360 on the arm going around. You get 90 degrees going out. It is double jointed, so the arm goes up a considerable amount, which is great. And trying to move them in, you get about that much range if you want to hug if you want to hug Spider-Man. So the ab crunch goes down to about there, which is, pretty much expected. And going back, not too bad. I think this is more realistic, a little bit better than what you get with most figures. To the side, goes to there. To the other side, a little bit more range, going to the left. All right, about there. So the leg drop comes down. There's no noticeable paint difference on the leg once you drop it. You get about that much range to the side. That much range going forward and back with the drop down. It's not as solid in hand as the RoboCop. Again, I wish it were. Now this little joint here with the knee is great. It's a nice little bonus piece. I've never really noticed it to the extent that it's good here. It's very much like 3-0 when they do their Iron Man or their Transformer figures. It's a really great way of kind of masking things. Decent toe articulation. The heel goes out, goes in, goes down. You don't get much of a rock up because of the sculpt. So, that's all right. Not a big deal. So there he is. Now let's change the heads. Here we have putting on the new head, the more battle damaged one. Fits fairly well. And you can take it off with the neck piece and replace it with masked head. So again, that gap, not a fan, not at all. Don't like that. They should have done better. It is what it is. So you can see the damage there on the top. I think, looking at this mask, that there's not enough damage considering what he looks like in the rest of the body. It's a little bit too clean. So removing the arm right there at the elbow, you put on the new one with the gauntlet. Fairly straightforward. And there he is. Not bad. Again, the neck, not a fan. Not very happy with that. So let's take the hand off and we'll put the snapping finger on. This is probably how I'll be displaying mine. Not with the mask, obviously. So let's take that off and get the more battle damage Tony face sculpt on there. So there you go. Get a little bit of a different angle. The sculpt on the face is pretty good. I think it's a pretty good sculpt. I think the paint is pretty good. Here we have him in his iconic pose. If I can just get a little bit of focus there. There you go. So there you have it. There's the figure. Let's get a different angle coming down. Take a look. I'd give the figure maybe an 8 out of 10. It's a little bit too wobbly for me. I don't like that neck gap. But, you know, it is a good figure. 8 out of 10. So thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it. Take care and see you next time.